Trying to solve one of the biggest problems in cybersecurity today, which is credential management. Literally just figuring out who has access to what and if they are who they say they are. So a lot of security companies will try to sell you on fear and saying, hackers are going to attack your company and they're going to steal your passwords. Our core belief is that if we make a product that's easy to use and fun to use, that the hackers won't really have a chance. We can do the security product correctly, and as long as people are using it, we can actually defend your company against all of these different hacks in a way that doesn't overburden you with trainings and trying to remember all of the proper protocols. So at Authenticate, we're building security products that are just as usable as they are secure. Right now, our flagship product is called Single Device Authentication, and it's a smartphone app that will let you unlock everything in your workspace. So conceptually, this idea is pretty simple, right? You just bring your phone and it's going to unlock everything. Turns out to implement this in a secure way is extremely difficult. So I've actually spent the past 10 years of my life researching every facet of this implementation and coming up with a sound architecture that we have since patented when I was an employee at MIT Lincoln Laboratory and are now licensing from them. To do this properly, it turns out we actually had to rebuild pretty much everything from scratch. So we kind of started back from the drawing board and are trying to do a fully decentralized trust model. So within your organization, you would host your own private key infrastructure that every user would have a private key on their phone that then becomes their identity at work, and then they can use that to securely unlock everything in the workplace. We also needed to design our own custom hardware. So we had to start again from scratch, and we built this from the ground up to keep it low cost and make it secure, that will let people unlock all of the doors. And we built this in a way that can retrofit any existing door very easily. So 2 wires to the door reader, 2 wires to any electromagnetic lock, and you're off and running. So the idea of the way that this works is that an admin at your company could just invite you by your email, preferably your work email, to the organization, in which case you will get an email that says welcome to the Authenticate network and gives you instructions on how to download the app. Once you download the app, you'll be prompted to register. So you type in your name, your work email, and then you'll select a PIN or a biometric of what you prefer to unlock everything. Once this happens, you confirm your email that you're actually the owner of it, and from then on, everything is set, ready to go. So you can literally show up the first day of work, the door will unlock as you approach it if they have it configured that way, or it will require you to hit a button or present a biometric. And then once you get into the office, your laptop will already be provisioned to you, and again, you can just walk up to it, hit a button, and it will simply unlock. And then once you're logged in there, you can use that to send emails, log into G Suite, do anything that you want to do.
So because we're able to design everything in-house, we're really able to embody this ease of use mentality and really engineer that into all of our product solutions. So for example, our smart door readers are able to accommodate any setup a current company would have. So if you use access cards to enter your building, we can plug right into that, use it in parallel or in tandem, or completely replace it altogether. If you have weird motion sensors or weird, gates to get into your parking lot, we can completely accommodate that with no extra installation nightmare, essentially. And so one of our real value propositions with this accommodation is that whenever you grow as a company and you need more security for one of your labs or something that needs to be a secure environment, you don't need to completely replace the hardware, rip it out of the wall or anything. It's a simple software upgrade, a click on our website, and all of a sudden you have a biometric door that you wouldn't have before. In our app, we don't give you lots of options. We have a super simple interface that allows you to lock or unlock your assets and change your profile settings, but not much more. And the point of this is so that users can focus on doing their day-to-day tasks and not worry about all their security settings. That's all taken care of super easily, and all you have to do is provide who you are if necessary. Because our door readers are software-based, we're able to push over-the-air upgrades, which means that an administrator can change policies based on time of day, where they are, or if geographically located. So if you're away from the office, you have to require identification, but as soon as you're on site, everything will work automatically. And all this is done through an admin portal, super simple on your website. It's kind of a drag and drop sort of interface. So we don't want to have all these complicated UI where you have to go pick this day, this month, it repeats every this, blah, 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 blah. All you have to do is drag and drop for the week, and that's your policy.
So any company of any industry and any size can use Authenticate. So looking at the market and what's going on right now, most security solutions are pretty expensive and most users are very unhappy with their current solutions. So as a startup, we know that the budget is very tight and other startups might be sacrificing their security for their budget. So we charge a one-time fee for the hardware, which is the smart door readers, and then a tiered subscription model for the services, and that will be per active user per month. This also comes with a free upgrade for life. Our plan supports companies of all sizes. So the idea here is to grow with our customers. So as a startup, as you're growing, the cost goes down when you hire more employees. That's why the startup plan is accommodated for less employees. For larger companies with more employees, we have the enterprise package, which is more for companies with thousands of employees that obviously they need a discount. They probably have different offices in different countries. So we definitely have pricing models for all sizes of businesses. So if you're a startup here looking for security solution, come talk to us and we'll definitely help you with a better solution that's more usable and a better pricing.
Our grander vision is definitely just sort of re-architect the internet, sort of the security fabric underneath the internet. We're trying to change that, but starting with enterprises, there are little internets that they already run, right? So if we fix those and it works there, then we can hopefully scale it up and save the world.